Hey everybody, here's my 2020 year review. I have done so well on my video so far, and I did one of the major winter storms for Nova Scotia on Sunday, January 5th, 2020. I got it right. Same way on February 2nd, 2020. I got it right, and I did a major earthquake to hit New Zealand anytime soon back in February. I also got my earthquake prediction right for northern Japan. So many people in Russia and Japan and Kazakhstan watch my videos, and I did a lot of Wisconsin winter storm forecasts in Minnesota and Missouri forecast back in January 2020. I got it right, like Missouri, Iowa, Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Dakotas. I got it right so far. Then in March 2020, on Saturday, March 7th, I got my Nova Scotia forecast right for a major winter storm. Then on March 11th, I got my Egypt rainstorm forecast absolutely right. And I've been doing a lot of videos throughout the year 2020. Plus, I did a Wisconsin weather forecast back in April 2020. I've done really well. I came up with Frankie MacDonald World Tour for the first time ever, way back in late March and early April 2020. I first mentioned about Frankie MacDonald World Tour. Then in June 2020, I got my tropical storm Cristobal forecast right for Louisiana, and I did great. And I did heat wave forecast for Vancouver, British Columbia. I absolutely got it right. I told people to go swimming in greater Vancouver, British Columbia surrounding areas in the summer, and I did really well. And I continue to do videos and weather forecasts and things like that, dancing videos. I did comedy videos, etc. And the different colored versions of Frankie Dalbao was released in 2020. Then in August 2020, I showed out the Bitcoin on my YouTube channel. I did a shout out to Bitcoin, first time ever on my YouTube channel, way back in August 2020. Then in September 2020, I got my Hurricane Laura forecast absolutely right for Louisiana. And I got my Hurricane Teddy forecast absolutely right for Nova Scotia back in September 2020. Then a professional photographer took pictures of me on Tuesday, September 29, 2020, before the weather turned much colder. And I did more weather forecasts in October 2020. Then on November 8, 2020, I did a Saskatoon, Saskatchewan winter storm forecast. I absolutely got it right instantly. And I got Wisconsin weather forecast in the end of December 2020 and things like that. I did really well in the year 2020. And I did lots of weather forecasts in April, like North Dakota, South Dakota, Wisconsin, Iowa, and all these places. Plus rainstorms and thunderstorms and things like that. Plus, I did a Magadan, Russia weather forecast for blizzard conditions back in November 2020, including Vladivostok, Russia rainstorm and things like that. And I did a weather forecast for other places throughout the world, like I did an earthquake for Chile and things like that. And I did all kinds of weather forecasts, like volcano in Indonesia. And I also did Nova Scotia's winter storms forecast way back in early 2020. I got it right that time. Plus Vancouver, British Columbia rainstorms forecast. Now I did a forecast for Toronto and places like that. I did a forecast for rainstorms in California and places like that. In Texas, rainstorms, tropical storms, typhoons and overseas and things like that. South Pacific tropicals, cyclones and things like that. And I'm doing really well for myself throughout the year 2020. In May 2020, Sydney, Nova Scotia had a heat wave in late May 2020. Then in June 2020, cold air again, hot air, cold air fighting each other. Then a filmmaker guy interviewed me in the middle of August 2020 the filmmaker guy, interviewed me in August 2020. And I'm doing great all the time. Then the weather starts getting colder in September. And the last warm days in the end of September, professional photographer took professional photos of me on September 29th, 2020. It was cold outside in Halloween in Sydney, Nova Scotia in the end of October 2020. And I've done so well. And I have courage, great enthusiasm. I help a lot of people around the world and things like that. And I did an Antarctica forecast as well. And I've been doing great for all these years on my weather forecast. Since January 2020, like major winter storms in eastern Canada, like Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, Newfoundland, Quebec, and Prince Edward Island, including eastern seaboard of the United States. Especially that winter storm on February 2nd, 2020. I got it right that time. And I do well all the time. And I'll have a great year. Happy New Year, everyone. Best of luck to you. I will do great in 2021. See you soon. Bye for now.